trying to get booted up. Might need to have that extra tab if that happens again.
How about now? Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Unable to comply.
How's it going? Drop in, see what you guys are doing. Nice. What are you flying? Nice. That's a good one. Did the test of time, that's for sure. Is Legend here with you? Oh, okay. For what? Oh.
Stroll on, nav lights, steady, VHF up at 116.
Board, this is Summit. We have 8 trips up here, plus a 3 engine from the crashed MIA. One of the MIA crew is critical with severe burns and shock. I don't know how long he's gonna manage in the cold weather and the low oxygen up here.
So it looks like we're going to the west. Oh, no, we're going northeast. Northeast to the rescue spot. Yes. Oh, no, not right now.
Suggest you take the injured and the 3 others on the first trip and come back for the rest. We took the injured down into the saddle of the peak.
Man, that's gonna be one hell of a climb. We're gonna be running on fumes on the way back.
I believe it's up in here.
Fort, this is Scala. You are cleared for rescue operation. Winds are 331 for 3 meters per second. Visibility poor at base altitude because of heavy clouds, but clear above 4,000 meters. Have a safe flight.
Yeah, I went out and, oh my goodness. There's no yelling.
Yeah. Nice,
Hope
yeah.
they're right about the weather up there
Have
being
you
better than this.
messed around a lot with your bomb fall patterns? It is, yeah. How about, have you messed around with just dropping dumb bombs in a have you messed around much with the idea of the pipper being center of pattern? Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, what I'm talking about is so when you have a bomb pattern program, let's say you have, you know, six Mark 82s on your plane, and you're gonna bomb a convoy, like in the check flight. So you want to drop all 6 of your bombs at once, and you know that the convoy is, let's say the convoy is, we know from the beginning vehicle to the end vehicle, it's going to be about 1,200 feet long, and you've got 6 bombs. So you want to space them out about 200 feet apart, right, to equal 1,200 feet. Okay, so you set your bomb fall pattern for a ripple release of 6 with a spacing of 200 feet, which means that your bomb fall pattern is going to be 1,200 feet. Does that make sense? Okay, so what center of the pattern bomb pipper means is that once you program that bomb pattern in, when it gives you your pipper, whether it's in CCIP or CCRP, the symbology that you're seeing on the HUD, you're aiming at the center of the pattern. And what that means is if you want those bombs to fall evenly across that 1,200 foot space, or the length of that convoy, you want to be aiming at the center of the convoy, not at the beginning and not at the end. Yes, so for example, if you have that program set and you aim at the let's say you aim at the you're coming up from behind and you aim at the last vehicle, only half of your bombs are going to hit, and they're only going to hit from the rear vehicle up to the center of the convoy. If you aim at the front vehicle, then half of your bombs are going to miss off to the front. The only way to get that full spacing is to aim at the very center. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't know, and they're always wondering why half of their bombs are always missing, and it's because when you that's why, because once you program that in, your aiming symbology is at the center of the pattern that you have programmed. It seems unintuitive, but that's the way that it is. So, for example, like if you're bombing an airstrip, you had a bunch of targets in an airstrip. You know, and you had the airstrip was 1,000 feet long, and you had 5 bombs. You want to program a ripple release of 5 pulses, and you'd want them spaced out 200 feet to equal 1,000 feet. And then when you came in for that bombing run, you want to aim at the center of the runway, not the beginning and not the end, at the center of the runway. That way your bombs are going to cover the entire runway.
Let's go. Still haven't tried to sling load anything in this yet. There's the oil spill.
Can't help you with that.
I'm gonna find this locked down pile of hell while you're here. Oh shit. There's something. Well. I don't think this guy will be getting pounded on. You can see that smoke. I saw an oil spot over there, but just gonna give it the gas and go check all the way up to the top of the mountain. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna try it. I got some F-16 mission earlier that was a multiplayer one. It has some legend if you're going to go on it. Supposedly it's kind of scouting hunt. It seemed pretty fun.
Yeah.
I heard a couple people talk about it. Found an Apocalypse Now mission for the Huey, which is really fun. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but if you haven't seen the movie, you should.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it
telling-
many times. Yeah.
I was telling Legend about it, and he's like, oh, I've never seen that. I was like, oh, what?
That's a classic, man.
It was. I wonder if that dude tumbled all the way down in there. It does look highly possible. I don't see anything here, so off we go. I don't know if the Huey can do this slow move, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, we can. A little bit. Down in the valley. Doesn't feel very good.
I can hear somebody trying to get through.
There he goes. Said, oh shit, you felt like you had some nausea?
Said we summoned nausea or something.
Looks like it's not bad.
Oh,
We got
that
you,
sounds
bro.
like Ryan.
Okay.
It is.
I can barely hear you though.
Let me get
Yeah,
it
they're
swapped
quiet
over.
usually.
Fuck. Why does this thing do this to me?
I mean,
I can hear you. You're just very quiet.
Let me just deep throat my microphone real quick.
a
That
little better.
fixed it. Yeah.
I was able to fly that gazelle about 9 miles before I decided to do a backflip with it like you did and crashed it.
Shit.
Barely.
Yeah. I was waiting to get into it.
Yeah, I won't do that anymore.
Well, I just got back. I was talking to my parents a little bit.
I'm cooking dinner real quick, but are you able to watch a stream, Naja?
Yeah. What you got, man? Get out of this. I'm so tired of messing with this. I really need Cass to get back to me. What's that?
I thought I trialed the copy, but I guess I didn't do it.
Did you download it?
I did. Well, I tried
It's
to.
called
I clicked the trial, but it didn't work.
it's called the SA342L.
Yeah, it's not on here. It doesn't even give me the option for it. I have to go back out and do it. But it's alright. I'm gonna try out that attack on a Syrian air base. Zero bunker destruction.
Yeah, I'm back on my desktop, Ryan, if you were going to throw something up.
Yeah, as soon as fucking ECS launches here. God. I don't know why it just is doing this lately, but it takes forever.
To load up? Oh, yeah, I know. Like
Maybe
when
it just always took forever. I don't know.
I have a brand new machine. I mean, brand new. And it's a monster. And it takes like a minute and a half just to boot up the multi-thread PCS execute. It's so long. It used to be
Oh, it takes
like
me 5 minutes.
that
for
long.
for the VR to boot up and everything.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
shit.
definitely was
Like,
VR.
Terrible.
I start it and I go in the other room.
That's awful. That
But
can't be
once
right.
you're in there,
There's
you're
gotta
in
be
there.
something wrong with that.
I don't know. It's probably there's something wrong, but I'm not touching anything. It works
Oh
in
yeah. Oh no, I get it totally.
I'm like, especially with you not available to troubleshoot me.
Sure, yeah.
Do all four of you guys, or do all three of you want to do a 4-player one? I could try and find one.
I can't. I'm cooking dinner right now.
Oh.
But I'm
Possibly.
right back.
Getting a little late for me.
I'm testing things, but it's driving me nuts.
I think I'm gonna go do some foothold. I don't need to be on there anyway. As far as their comms anyway. I just do it to the SRS.
Do I have 5 minutes, Ryan?
You probably do. He's busy cooking
Okay.
and all that. So.
If he comes back, tell him I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right. You hopping on foothold?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's anything that needs some air
I
balloons
might-
dropped on it.
I might get on there. I don't know.
I mean, it just loaded up, so that was probably close to 4 minutes. Felt like it at least.
No, I just said he'd be right back.
Okay.
I captured another base. Can't remember the name of it, but it was like steer point 7 on foothold. Whichever one that may be, I can't remember off the top of my head. But the
Sweet.
yeah, I took a Huey down there and dropped off supplies, captured it.
You liking him, Hill?
Yeah, I really do. If when they come out with the Chinook, I'm definitely getting that one.
I think they're gonna come out with the Chinook, or either I heard this or somebody speculated it that they were gonna come out with like the portable Chinook with like the refueling station and all that for like a portable FARP.
Oh, nice.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah, it would. Now, the other thing I didn't know that I wanted to ask you how to do was, how do I use the JTAC or the little spy drone?
Oh, I've got no idea.
Never touched
Never
it.
done it.
Okay.
My spy drone is a F-16 with a T-pod.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But it is nice just to laser spot search, and be like, oh, that's exactly where that guy is. You don't have to do any looking around with your targeting pod. You don't have to do any of that bullshit. Well, yeah, that's all you have to do is be on the same laser code frequency on your DED page, and then
Oh,
you
that's
just
it?
do laser spot search, or wait, no, sorry, it's the uncage, right, Legend? It's the uncage switch to do laser
Yes,
spot
the
search.
uncage is your LST.
LST, yeah, your spot. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, uncage switch is what the keybind's called, and have your targeting pod soy and press it, and you should see like a gray screen, and you'll see a little crosshair kind of moving around. That's it scanning. Just let it scan, and if you're like within, I don't know what, 15 miles, depending on altitude of the target, you'll pick it up.
Oh my god, I need to know how to use that. I need to practice that one.
Yeah.
Are you trialing knitter right now? By any chance? Oh, you own a knitter, don't you, Steven?
Yeah, I can lace stuff for you later.
If you
easily.
want to,
I've
stick
got
them, we'll jump in a knitter and get X-ray and.
Oh yeah, that too.
And do a good
You guys can bud lace.
X-ray.
Well, yeah, we got an X-ray on knitter, and we can do a little bit of LST work if you want to.
I mean, I'm down for whatever. I just thought you guys were doing other stuff, so I was hopping into here.
I'll stay on for about 30 minutes. That's enough time to get the X-ray and do some LST work.
Alright, well, I gotta wait for this to get done loading because I just popped into,
That's all good.
okay. And it takes a second to load now, too.
That's a bunch of nasty looking threat rings there. Right.
My goodness. I think it's crashing out. One sec. Yep, there it goes.
Hey, stick 'em.
What's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
My thing's trying to fit
I gotcha. Yeah, if we're working on our LST, you can also work on your callouts, especially with nausea here. So, nausea and rise. So,
Alright. I'm gonna have to restart DCS.
that's all good.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I've got limited time here. I'd have to throw the steak on the grill, but the potatoes are going to take quite a while, so it's okay. In any case, so this is I think you remember seeing this, the one Keelix now that we're messing with.
Pick up the fish. But running back and forth, it's time for bed.
More importantly, so like basically I'm gonna make people plan with me before they are able to, so they have to have a flight lead, they have to plan. The whole thing is there's 2 objectives that need to be destroyed. Basically, we're going to take 3 days to get those objectives. And there's going to be like individual tasks each day that, basically if it's successful or not successful or semi-successful, different things will happen. And that's all lined out here. But so I also want, like, if you lose 2 airframes, you're going to lose targeting pods and jamming pods, stuff like that, gonna have Marshall stacks, and I'm gonna have time on station for pretty much everyone who isn't going out there alone. Definitely for the last one, the Alpha Strike, where basically the idea is the 16s are to run seed southwest mountains and
Hey, here's a stupid question. How do I
Southeast
blow
Mountains.
this picture up larger?
I think you can do a breakout view on the bottom right.
Yeah, at the bottom right, you can go full screen.
Oh, I
with
see.
it.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
But yeah, that's basically the really quick version of it. I've got taskings for pretty much everyone though. I think I've got intercept a delivery with human red air, playing the basically a combination of all these missions that basically just put them all in one map. So eliminate militia group west of the dam. That's something for even a Gazelle could do that. It's just light targets. Destroy the ships east of Cyprus. If we're able to do that, then on the second day of the mission, we can bring helicopters on like a Tarwa up here, and they can kind of do a little, covert strike back here. Convoys getting Dakatyri, and Paphos needs to be taken, and there's a bunch of shit there. Plus this JTAC that I've got ground JTAC there. So honestly, I might not even be flying. Might just be JTACing if we don't get someone for that.
I'm on it or stick 'em.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about posting it basically one of these days when I can figure out like 3 solid days. That's my current dilemma. So what days to do it on and not conflict with other people, but also do it before the campaign starts in like 3 weeks. So
yeah, that's killer, man. That looks great.
And there's
let me know what I
rumors.
can do to help.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, this SA-10 site was the main subject because I want to move it around, and I don't know what would be realistic for that. Yeah.
Is it still scripted the same way that I had it?
No, so that's the only thing is I had to turn off the scripting, because I messed with it too much, basically, and the Yeah, I messed with it too much and stuff stopped working. So, but if it can be working again,
Yeah,
possibly.
I can probably fix it for you if you just give me a
If it's not
copy
too
of
much of a
the.
pain in the ass.
No, I enjoy doing it. That's fine. It's literally just a matter of going into the show all units thing, and then making sure all your nomenclature is consistent, and then
Match the scripting.
and
Some
then
of,
just
I
writing
mean,
the script. So
some of them still do. Like this one still says like SAM 15 PD 63, but that probably
Mhm.
just is all jumbled up into. I have no idea. It'd be cool if this SA6
Oh
could
my
talk
goodness.
to the rest of the system. Still have the EWR up here as well.
Hang on.
So
you do what you basically
Huh?
what you do need to make sure of, Ryan, is that you have an EWR within 43 miles of every SAM site that you want to be in the
Oh,
IADS. So that's the magical number that the SAM site, if a SAM site is going to be part of an IHADS, it has to be within 43 miles of at least one of the EW radars that you have set
okay.
up.
That's good to know. I think it is. Hold on. So it's
And
there.
it's a pretty big range. I can't remember how big Cypress is, but
I mean, this one would be out at 45 miles. Would be this SA6 site. Everywhere else, though, is
it,
within.
like, for example, like, what is that thing in the very center? Is that a point at one of your EW radars? Okay, that's an EW radar. Okay, so draw a line 43 miles out from that.
Yeah. So that would be just outside of it.
Okay, so,
Sorry, hang on one sec. I'm trying to reopen up my new
so just
board.
so pretend that site that you're looking at right there was actually in the range. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you look, if you look off to the east, that let's say that EW radar that's the only EW radar you have. So that in order for that SAM site off to the east to be able to pick up anything to the east of it, whatever is to the east of it needs to be within range of the EWR. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So like you would,
I'll put that
like,
one right here.
All right.
yeah, you, yeah, you can put down as many EW radars as you want. Just if you want to be able to put things in the IHADS, the targets need to be within at least the radar range of one of the EWRs.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if they destroyed one over here, let's say, would that affect it or break it? Like, would it break the whole system, or maybe we could like
No,
modify it?
if
Fucking knee pad.
Just
let's
all
say on
this.
that arm that juts off to the northeast,
Yeah.
let's say that you had an EWR placed somewhere on there, and quite a few of the SAM sites are within range of that. If they were to take out that EWR, any of the SAM sites within 43 miles of that EWR will be taken out of the IADS, meaning they will go autonomous. They will just turn their radars on, and they'll just behave
Oh,
like
okay.
normal SAM sites.
Okay, that's
Does that
good.
make? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's awesome. That way,
Yeah.
that could be like another option for them to do.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, perfect. Cool. Well, I got to go throw a steak on, but
Yeah.
appreciate it. You were on, so I was like, all right, I need to ask questions before I spend more time on this and place shit in the wrong spot.
I'll be on most of the day tomorrow if you're able to hop on. If you want to try to send me that mission, I can take a look at it. So
Yeah, I'll
whatever,
try to.
man. Enjoy
All right.
dinner.
Yeah, thanks. Peace.
Hey, bro.
There you go. Getting lined up now.
Good deal. I'll let you make all your call outs.
Okay.
We'll do a little LT practice. I'll let you make your in and out calls and all that.
Cool.
Be good for you.
Yeah. Like I said, I got it now, so we're good. We good. I got it until I start doing it, and then I'll forget a thing or two, but that's what you're here for. Smack me upside the back of the head.
You're just hoping I remember how to fly this thing.
Shit. After this. Still trying to remember yardstick. What kind of loadout you want?
I mean, you're taking laser guided bombs. Or, yeah, just take some laser guided bombs.
Double stacks.
Sure.
Just laser guided bombs. A lot of fuel, little fuel, single tank.
Our target is literally 20 miles away.
No tanks.
Now, I might would take a center line, but in case you burn a little bit or whatever, but whatever, but yeah. You take 0 tanks if you want to.
Alright, LD stands for laser designated, right?
Just wait.
Mark 82s.
That's dumb bombs. You're gonna want a GBU Terror 9A with 2 times GBU 12-500 pound laser guided bombs, LGB.
I probably can't carry him on that hard point.
You should be able to carry him
There they
on
3
7,
and
6. Yeah, 3, 7, and 4 and 6.
4 and 6 won't take it.
I should be able to take at least a single one.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, you should be able to take a single.
I can a
GBU-12.
single 500. Or a single 2000.
Just do a 500. That way, if you drop them singly, you're not throwing yourself off too bad. And make sure you have your
I have my
teapot.
trim and everything ready to go.
Make sure you have your teapot too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Air stuff on the tips.
Yep. I always put some AMRAMs on tips and
Basic self-defense loadout.
Yep.
Alright.
Never know.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Oh god, I almost had a heart attack. I thought I did rearm refuel before I was able to get everything zeroized.
Refueling complete.
Alright, let me reline up my helmet. Line okay. So then it's in select 0 again.
Rearming complete.
Yep, X-ray. Alright, X-ray should be set up for us when we get there.
Waypoint 9.
Yep. You look like you're ready to go.
And I am ready to go.
Alrighty then, Skull 1-2. I want you to make a proper call out and tell me, I'll tell you what runway we're taking today. So our active will be 03 right.
03 right?
Yep. I want you to lead me there. I want you to make all the proper call outs. Etc. etc.
Gotcha.
Alright, Nellis is 327 on
I'm
COM
already on
1. Awesome.
Thank you though. 327.
Yes, 327.
Thought I did.
There you go.
Hey, hey. Alright. Nose traffic is Skull 1-2, taxiing 2 and holding short, runway 03 right.
Don't say holding short until you're actually there.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I would just state that you're intending to go for departure.
Okay.
Just because your final intention is for departure, your final intention isn't to hold short. Does it make sense?
Well, I don't know, what if I get cold feet?
I reckon you'll call tower and say you backed out or something. I'm not sure for the appropriate call for I got cold feet. I reckon you just say I got cold feet, dude.
I can't do it. Can't make me go.
Scared. I'm scared.
I'm guessing we're going to be holding short here as well.
For what?
I guess nobody called in. Taxiing across.
You gotta make a call like you're taxiing across.
That's the first
You just
time.
taxied across. You just taxied across the runway without letting tower know.
Thought we were running on traffic.
Huh? I mean, you still gotta any airplane that might have forgot to call out. They still want to know that you're taxiing across that runway.
Gotcha.
So if you don't call that out during a check flight, they're gonna nail you for it.
Okay.
So
anytime
next
going
time
across,
say.
regardless of the taxi call out.
So if it was a traffic airport, I would say Skull 11 holding short of runway 03 left. Then they'd give you permission, and then you'd say copy permission to taxi from 03 left to 03 right. If it's a like a untrafficked airport, just human airport, I would just say Skull 11 taxiing through 03 left to 03 right.
Alright,
Just make
wasn't
sure
if we're, yeah, I gotcha.
If you're taxiing through a runway that somebody could be landing at, even though you hadn't heard anything, make the call out.
Alright.
And they had me spawn in a scenario where I had to taxi through a runway, so they will nail you for it.
Okay. Alright. I'm going 80.
Alright. We'll do increment because we have two completely different loadouts.
Alright. One good jet.
Two's good.
Nose approach, Skull 1-2, taking off runway 03 right.
Now, one thing I forgot to mention because we was too busy talking about runways, you don't have to tell them that you're taking off.
I'm making sure.
You do have to tell them that you're taking the active. You didn't tell them that you were going to take the active, so before that call, nobody knew you were on the runway.
Gotcha. So even call when you're pulling out on your own runway?
So
that's why
here's how
I usually try and go and hold short. That way I always go and just stop there for a minute and then do a call out. But yes, I do see what you're saying.
So usually if I was going to get to 03 right and I'm making all my proper calls, I'm going to say Skull 11 taxiing to runway 03 right for departure. Or no, I'd say Nellis traffic. No, I'd say Nellis. Then after that, once I got to 03 left, I would say Nellis traffic, Skull 11, taxiing past 03 left to 03 right. And then I'd say Nellis traffic, Skull 11, taking the act of 03 right for departure.
No, I need
Nellis.
to make my call out for Nellis real quick.
Yep, go for it.
Nellis traffic, this is Skull 1-2. leaving active runway and heading towards steer point 9, leaving your comms. And then I go to 2515.
Yep, 2515 still.
Alright, 2515. And it's Overlord. Overlord. This is Skull 12.
1 second.
Heading towards steer point 9.
I'm doing a few things real quick and I'll swap 25152.
Heading to steer point 9 for tasking.
And they'll give you if it's Prophet or Overlord or whatever it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about that. Usually it's Overlord, or a lot of times it's Prophet for us.
Alright, I'm already at 8 miles out, so I'm gonna start getting a good circle going. At about 10,000.
Alright. You know where your uncaged button's at?
Yes, I do.
Alright, you're about to be using
I'll
it.
do 9,000. I'll probably be a little bit better from there anyway.
If you're dropping LGBs, I'd get at least 10,000 or higher.
At least 10,000 or higher?
Yeah. The more room you give LGBs to drop, the better chance they'll hit.
More guidance.
Yeah, you can drop them from 40,000 feet if you want to. Especially if somebody else is leading them in for you.
Maybe for the bunkers. If you need something really hitting the ground that hard.
Hey, looks like stuff's already been destroyed in here. That might work right
There's
here.
a couple of big buildings. Whoa.
So you're about to learn how to
I'm down to 350 now. A little slowing down to 350. Okay.
does it not work period now?
Ground mode.
Freaking kidding me.
Targeting pod.
Give me 1 second.
I got eyes on one of the big factories. Both of the
They ain't letting me make a mark point right now, huh? Okay, so 1 second. Oh wait, do me a favor, check your need board. I reckon your laser code is 1688. So click K.
What's that? It's Shift K.
Yeah, it should.
1688.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna hold my laser down. I want you to look towards 0.9 and press your uncaged button.
Okay. It snapped right to where you're aiming.
And what are you looking at?
It looks like I'm looking at two columns of cars.
Alright. Are you pointed directly at one?
You just move it?
I
Yeah.
did. So, you just used LST to find where my laser was looking. And now you can drop a bomb on my LST and your bomb will track it. Will track my laser code. If we're on the same laser codes.
It says I'm lined up. There we go. Now it's zooming in.
This way, I
Looks
gotta
like
get
there's
turned
nothing
back
there.
around. I gotta
Okay.
get turned back around. Alright, I got eyes on target. You're cleared in whenever.
Alright. Skull 1-2. In from the west. Or in from the east.
Alright. Tell me when you pickle so I can start sparkling.
Gotcha. In on 1274. Getting ready to pickle. Pick. Holding it down. Pickle. It's gone.
1-1 sparkle.
1-1. Or 1-2. Pickle. Did it not go? It didn't release. I was too far off.
Alright.
Oh, there. Did it go? I heard a click. Nope, didn't go. Damn it. 1-2 out on 274. CCRP. It'd be CCRP that we dropped them on, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I see some dudes walking away from the trucks too.
Just make sure that your velocity vector, the line lines up perfectly with the velocity vector, and drop the dang thing.
Alright. Just wasn't sure if they were steerable, if it had to come off right on. Getting back out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut hard around. Overlord, Skull 1-2, inbound from the north.
One copies 1-2.
In 152. Released. Go ahead, Sparkle. Pickle.
Cool.
Out on 144.
Vision just Get a fate on target 1-2.
Uh, 6,900. I'm gonna drop my middle bag. Bag away.
1-2, rejoin pattern, report when ready for task.
I was getting to, I thought you said 10 mile away.
I just said, rejoin pattern when you get to your 10 miles, and then report when you're ready.
Oh, gotcha.
Is what I'm meaning.
Gotcha. Skull 1-2, back in pattern, orbiting at 8 miles. 13,000.
1-1 has Sparkle on target. ALST for me. Just lost him. There we go.
The hell?
Sometimes I won't immediately find it.
Hang on. That's what I did. I messed up. Now I got it. It is.
Do you have it? What is it?
Oh, there we go. Now it just finally clicked over. I had it on one spot, but it just looked like empty desert. It looks like 4 circles near an intersection. A little bit south of the factory building.
There's 3 circles, but all that's destroyed targets. I have my laser on that certain target. Do you see it?
Decoupled on that one. And there we go. Now I moved. Yeah, there it goes. It looks like it's left
1-2, you are cleared out 1 ready.
Looks like it's left of the stuff that we already hit.
Nope, this is a completely different target. This is a little bit away from our other stuff.
My square isn't lining up with your circle. Or my circle isn't lining up with your square. Because it's putting
Well, as long as you can
blown up buildings.
Well, LST again if you think you lost it.
Yeah, no, I've... One second. Unlock. Look over.
I'm sparkling again.
I see it's right there next to that smoking vehicle, but my... Is that a smoking vehicle? Yeah, that's already destroyed. That looks like the old column that we just hit. That's where it keeps bringing me back to.
There is a vehicle at the end of a column of destroyed vehicles.
Oh, I can't see that.
There's like a little tank as well. Looks like maybe a
I see it in white
BTR.
hot. Okay, yep, I see what you're talking about now. I need to be in white hot to see it. Roger, got him.
1-2, you're cleared, hot one ready. Just let me know vehicle.
Skull 1-2, IPN from the southeast. N310. Vehicle.
I need to turn harder. 1-1 Sparkle.
Out 303.
One, two, good effect on target. Rejoin pattern and report when ready for tasking.
Skull 1-2 back in pattern, ready for taxing.
1-1 Sparkle.
IPN from the north.
Copy that 1-2.
In on 167.
I've gotten really close.
Vehicle.
1-1 Sparkle. Oh, I turned harder.
Out on 168.
Well, my laser wasn't running for some reason.
I was wondering when it went out and just hit dirt. I was looking.
I don't know. I had my finger down on the laser button, but I looked down at my teapot and my it wasn't flashing. So then I let go and tried my laser, probably right after the bomb hit. Then the laser went.
Overlord Skull 1-1. Back in pattern, ready for more tasking.
Hold pattern 1-2. We're gonna get some distance out and then find their target. What's the current state of your bomb load?
I have 3 left. 3 500 GBUs.
How about we go for that one? And turn back in a little bit. 1-2-1-1 is sparkling.
Lead vehicle of convoy. In from Overlord 1. Oh, did. Overlord is Skull 1-2, in from the west. Seconds. 10 seconds. Overlord Skull 1-2 in at 159. Oh, I might have went over it. Oh no, I'm pretty high up. Oh yeah. Nope. I already went over it. I fucked up. Overlord, Skull 1-2 out on 061.
Remember, when you're making your in and out calls, do not address Overlord, do not say your name.
Right.
Once you make your IP inbound call, it is assumed the person making in and out calls is the same person. You gotta focus on getting your bombs and whatever off the rail while being shot at. Don't worry about your callouts. Just say in and a degree so people don't run into you.
Gotcha. Cutting back. Overlord, Skull 1-2, IPN. No more call signs.
Yep, no more call signs. No more Overlord. You just want to make sure an R-16 ain't gonna run into you.
In 256. Pickle.
1-1 Sparkle.
Out 256.
Oh, there we go.
Skull 1-2 and holding and ready for tasking.
Has your bomb landed? I don't think you dropped at the same point I was looking at. I think when you went out, you reacquired the wrong target. Yeah, and you fixated on a separate target. That's all good though. All part of learning. That's on swapping targets every time we drop a bomb.
DMS down, wouldn't it?
It would not, because you would go. If you DMS down twice, you would go back to your steer point and all that. The only way to pick up my LST again is to ask me to sparkle for you. Yeah, all you gotta do is ask the operator to sparkle again, so for you to pick it up.
Sparkle?
I'm finding you a new target. Let me get a little bit further away.
Okay, so you have to be shining your laser as I click.
So, if I call sparkle and you do an LST, as long as I'm holding my laser down, your jet will look for it, and once it finds it, it'll slow your teapot over to it.
Okay.
Now, if I stop sparkling, you're still looking for it. It won't find it.
Okay, I think that's why, because I tried to redo target on the way back in on the second one.
Yep. So you'll just have to, and you can request sparkle again, or whatever, you know.
Gotcha, I know. I got it now.
You just gotta ask the operator to sparkle again for you. If not, it's assumed that you still have visual on the target and still know what you're dropping on.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting some distance. Alright, I'll find you a new target. One sparkle. Shoot. I gotta turn hard. There we go.
I'm hitting on cage. I can't see anything on my camera, it's just black now.
Your camera probably has a little squiggly line in it looking for stuff.
No, I mean like it's completely black.
Well, LST again.
Okay. Sparkle? Alright.
Copy.
I just saw the triangle move away from the square. And I pressed on cage. I could see where you're pointing to, but I can't get it to automatically go there.
Where am I pointing at?
At the factory.
Yes. How close is your thing?
My square is across the road and to the west, probably about, let's say 400 or 500 yards.
You mean your teapot square?
Yeah.
Oh, in your HUD?
Yes.
Like in your hammocks?
Yes.
Did you align your hammocks?
Yes. I thought I did. And I went through the whole setup process in it, unless it didn't do it right. It's alright. I'm gonna go in and tag this factory real quick.
Yeah, try dropping.
Skull 1-2 in from the south.
Try dropping on it.
In on 003. So do you want me to laze it?
Oh, I'm lasing it.
Okay, go.
1-1 sparkle.
After this, yes.
Boom.
Boom.
What good effect on target?
Skull Overlord, Skull 1-1, out on 1003. Back in pattern, ready for tasking.
Forget the skull, forget the overlord. Your out call is whatever number out, or out whatever number.
Gotcha.
In a real scenario, you might have a freaking Sam on your tail. You don't want to remember to say overlord in your name. You just want to say out and get the heck out of there.
Gotcha.
You know? 1-2, effect on target, and 1-2, shoot. 1-2, good effect on target. It does appear it will need a second bomb though.
Roger, second bomb, same target.
Do you require additional sparkle for identification?
Negative, still have target in sight. Overlord, IP, Skull 1-2, IPN, from the north. on 010. Pickle.
1-1 Sparkle.
Out 139.
Good effect on target. One two status on other armament.
2 times 120Cs, 2 times 9Xs.
No guns today, sir.
Whoops, wrong button. Trying to see how many I have. Roger, we have... Does it tell me how many?
Just say yeah, you got guns.
TK 300. Roger, 300 rounds left.
Put them on target.
Get the workers coming out of the factory?
No on the factory, my boy. We got high explosive rounds. They'll do something to it.
Alright. Shit, what direction is this? Overlord, Skull 1-2 in from the southwest.
I get risky sometimes, man.
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Exactly.
And do it in full burn.
Check. I remember what factory we hit. Was it left or right?
IPN or N030.
I'm gonna go hit the left one. I'm not even gonna make a call out. For that son of a gun.
Altitude. Altitude.
You went for the right one.
Out 170.
Now you're Winchester.
Overlord, Skull 1-2. Winchester on ammunition. Request RTB.
You're clear to RTB 1 good. You're already within 20 miles of Nillis, so swap 327. Call it out over strike though.
Alright.
Did you call out saying you're swapping frequencies?
I know.
Next time over strike, call out that you're swapping to Nillis traffic frequency.
Okay.
I'll give you your miles. You are a 036 for 26 miles. So make your call out, you're within 30 miles.
No, it's traffic. Skull 1-2. Why it says 76 on mine for steer point 1.
Nellis ain't steer point 1.
Bingo. Bingo.
No? Shit.
No. 220 for 22.
Alright, well, 1 second. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. Need board time.
I'm not. I don't know what steer point Nellis is, or if it's even got one.
You know what? Let me roll over. What's TACAM frequency for it? I can go in on that. Where's my new board? There it is.
Well, I gave you a vector. That's all you should need.
Oh, you
You're
did?
20 miles from it.
I didn't hear what the
Yes.
vector was. I'm sorry.
I actually gave you 2. 211 for 20 now.
211 for 20. Nellis traffic, skull 12, inbound for landing.
So the actual call out's going to be Nellis traffic, skull 12, inbound 20 nautical miles for runway 03 right, full stop, Nellis. So you're stating Nellis traffic, stating who you're talking to, you're stating who you are, your intention, where you're at in the pattern, and then you're stating your intentions. Your intentions was to land at 03 right for a full stop.
Alright.
But I want you to actually do a pattern around 03 right for me. And then you can do your overhead brake into a full stop. I'm gonna do a go around, cause why wouldn't I?
Altitude. Altitude.
As soon as I land this thing, shut it 16. We're not gonna stall. Oh shoot! Fire! We're actually. Ooh, it did hit a tree though.
What happened?
Sweet.
You stall out?
I didn't stall out. I had full burner in. I was trying to pull an aggressive turn while climbing up in full burner at like 50 foot.
No shit.
You know, usual stuff.
So I'm over at 2,000
Yeah.
foot. Well, 3,000, a little high, but
That's fine. So your overhead brake's going to be about 300 knots. So as soon as you take a crosswind, start slowing down to 250. Start dropping down to
Crosswind?
2,500 feet as well.
yep, I'm at 29 right now and slowing down pretty quick as well.
Why'd you brake early?
Over the middle of the field?
You're supposed to brake at the
Warning. Warning. Warning.
at least past the letters on the opposite end of the runway.
Oh.
Never brake in the middle of the field. Your speed's slow.
I know, I'm almost out of fuel. I was trying to baby it.
How much fuel you got?
Oh, 700 pounds?
Good. You need to do a couple more patterns then.
Oh shit. Alright. Downwind.
You're a little high and you're a little fast. Should I be calling your base?
Base.
So right now, since you're in a pattern and not trying to land, you only call your downwind. So you'd say, you know, Nellis traffic, skull 12 downwind, runway 03 right, Nellis.
Nellis traffic. Skull.
So stay in your pattern, 2,500 feet at 250 knots. A little slow and a little low.
We doing touch and go?
No, you're not doing a touch and go, you're just staying in the pattern.
Oh.
2,500 feet at 250 knots. And that's 2500 AGL, so use your radar altimeter. Well, I reckon you could use your actual thing. That'll work too. That's 2500 at 250. Hold that. Now you can turn your crosswind. So take your right turn.
Crosswind.
Getting a little fast and a little high.
Did you turn right? Which way right?
You climbed 220 feet in that turn. And you lost 40 knots.
This is downwind, right?
Now you're on your downwind.
Downwind.
To make your call out, Nellis traffic, Skull 12
Nellis
downwind or
traffic.
runway 03
Skull.
right. Nellis.
Nellis traffic. Skull 12 on downwind.
I reckon I can't use your comms, so
Yeah. Downwind.
till it
for
crash.
Runway
So
02 right.
I'm just gonna assume you're making them.
I'm trying, but I keep fumbling over them.
Little fast, little high.
I try to overfocus on one thing and end up missing something else.
Oh, I know. You're 400 feet high.
Should be 2,000 right
turning
now,
it.
right?
Get back to 250 at 2500. Your base looked like you was turning for 03 left. It was a little wide. Better you got a little close on your downwind.
Shit.
Little high and a little fast. Bring it down. What's your fuel state?
4.
Alright, you'll do your full stop on this next run.
Alright.
So make sure altitude's 2500 at 250.
And this one's crosswind, correct?
Yes, you're about to turn your crosswind.
Alright.
Alright,
Crosswind.
so now that you're doing a full stop, you'll call your downwind, your base, and your final. You're turning a lot slower, but your speed and altitude staying more level, so that's better.
We gotta pick one at this point.
You'll have to get better at maintaining altitude and tighter turns, though, eventually.
Now this traffic, this is Skull
Speed's a little high and
12.
altitude's a little high.
This is Skull 12, downwind for runway 03 right.
Your speed's creeping up on you. Bring it on down. Alright, on your base turn is when you start really adjusting for your landing.
Okay.
So keep your downwind until you're 45 degrees out, then turn your base. So your base, if you're kind of high coming in, you want to go ahead and get your landing gear out, speed brakes out, whatever you need to do to get yourself slow and lower. By your final, you should be on your glide slope.
Okay.
Alright, so you're about right. Go ahead and turn base.
Base.
You got a little close on your downwind, so you're going to want your base to turn a bit tighter. Like a lot tighter.
I got that.
You're going to come out just about right. Alright, so make sure your landing gear is out, speed brakes out, line up with 03 right, make sure you made your final call out. Bring the altitude on down.
This base. Alright, final.
This is final.
Now this power, this is 12 on final.
Speed's looking fine. Bring the altitude on down. On down. On down.
Just gonna kiss it. Just an ooch.
And you're on the ground.
Doing wheelies.
You weren't real high radar, were you? You weren't but like 800 or 900 feet radar altitude, were you?
When?
When using your pattern?
No, I was up a little bit higher than that.
Okay.
It seemed like it was kind of low though. It was way more than that.
Okay then. Well, good job. We'll have to work on the pattern a bit more, but by the end there you go a little bit better. So they're gonna make you fly that pattern until you do it right for them.
That's
if there's
funny.
anything like echo.
There's,
Oh, you can work on that too.
No, it's traffic skull.
Or that's something you can work on your own.
Taxi
You know.
2 parking. That's what I've been trying to, but I guess it's a lot easier to realize when you're messing up when somebody's going, hey, look at your speed.
Hey, you're 20 knots over. Hey,
Yeah.
you're 200 feet high.
I wish I could split my eyeballs in half. That way I could watch one and the other.
It is hard with the 16 too. You just give it an ounce of throttle and you just gain 30 knots, you know?
Yeah. The throttle management on this one definitely is my the bane to my existence. Even like trying to do or tanking and stuff like that is oof.
Well, I was even in real life, we were doing some tight turns and I was struggling maintaining my altitude in the Cessna because if you think about it, if you don't have enough throttle in there, then whenever you do like a tight turn, your propeller's gonna be pushing. Like whenever you pull back on your stick or back on your yoke,
Yeah.
you're not pulling yourself up anymore. You're pulling yourself to the side.
Yeah.
But you're trying to maintain a 45 to 60 degree wing down motion in your whole tight turn. So you got to be able to pull up. You got to pull up enough on that to keep your tight turn, but also to keep your altitude. If you pull up too much, then you're gonna be really turning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost have to level out just a little bit to pull up a little bit, then keep going, then to keep turning.
All right.
But yeah, it's just little things to work on, you know. No biggie.
Seemed like I did better the other day than I did today.
Yeah.
But at least all the bombs came off somewhat easily.
Yep. One missed, but I think like we talked about, I think he accidentally found a different target.
Yeah, I went back to the waypoint for the base. I didn't know that. Yeah. Gotcha.
So what you think about LSD